this is just lovely. Look at this. Truck slid out at the bottom of the hill, so we're all at the bottom of the hill stopped, and we gotta go way up because this is the stretch, if I'm not wrong, somebody correct me if I am wrong, that they filmed the opening to the show Highway to Heaven with Michael Landon. This hill that goes right up into the clouds and looks like you're going literally to heaven. And we're at the bottom. Stopped. And look at the ropes. Look at it. It's shiny. And some of that's ice. Which means getting up from this hill from a dead stop is going to be a pain. And if I have to get out and sling chains because somebody wasn't being careful, I'm not going to be a happy person. Okay? I'm going to be an irritated person. But we're probably going to be here till daylight. Because they slid out, blocking the road, or in the ditch. I can't really see. It's at the 23.5. We're at the 24. So, yay! Trucking is wonderful, isn't it? I think I'm going back to the South. Right now, I miss the South. So bad. Because I have a 5:15 appointment at Walmart above Ogden in Kareem that's supposed to be there at 5:15. And guess what? I'm not going to make it there at 5:15. So, yay. It's one of those days in trucking where you just want to pull your hair out, park it, or you know what, not pull your hair out, just park it and say, I will try again tomorrow. That's how this day is going. I left at 11:30 this last night. It is 2:27, which means I'm going to be awake all freaking day. And all I want to do is get to Walmart, unload my load, and go to bed. Maybe pick something up, get down the road a little ways, and go to bed. That's all I wanted. But no, Wyoming is being extra today. So, that's my rant. I'm done ranting. It is what it is. I did the best I could. I left when I could with the hours that I had. I can't control the weather. These are things that irritate you in trucking. These are things that will absolutely drive you nuts in trucking if you let it. Because here we sit. Not a thing in the world we can do about it. It's pretty dark out there. Hold on a minute. There you go. Sorry, I had to call dispatch and all and let them know what's going on. But that is the thing that absolutely irritates you in trucking. When you do everything right, you do your part, and it's getting hot in here. Hold on a minute. Woo! I had the defrost on to try and get the ice off my wipers. But, like I said, that is the thing that really irritates you with driving a truck. Because you do everything to the best of your ability. You try and be safe. You do everything that you can to make it there on time. And you got it where you're going to make it there on time. And you're going to make it there at that perfect, time. Because at Walmart, you don't want to check in too early. You don't want to check in too late. Like 45 minutes to 30. More closer to 30. Because if you're any more than an hour early, they're going to find you. So that's how Walmart's doing.
Try to come to a complete stop down at the bottom of this hill. Be careful.
And that it's something you have to deal with as a truck driver. And I will say of all the... Let me turn this down. I'll tell y'all real quick.
Semi blocking both lanes in the middle. I can't even tell how this is going down. I think he's over this guardrail.
It's blocking both lanes, as you just heard. What was I saying? But yeah, these are the things that irritate you in trucking, and if you let them get to you, they'll mess you up mentally. So you have to kind of just be like, you do the best that you can do yourself. You always try and make sure that you're on time, but it is winter. And winter out west, especially if you're going across 80 in Wyoming, crap like this happens. And there's not a thing in the world you can do about it. Now, I will say, if you're driving out west in the winter, or even up north, northeast, anywhere there's snow and a lot of rain and that kind of stuff and freezing temperatures, like my truck says it's 28 degrees. Well, the Weather Channel says it's like 28 degrees, but it feels like it's 16. There's things you want to not do, and I will give you a little bit of advice. If you've ran all day and you've been in wet snow, rain, and you've just kind of had that mixture and it's freezing temperatures, when you park, do not set your trailer brakes. Don't set them, because if you do, your axles are going to get locked up, you're going to be stuck, and you're going to have to go out there and beat on it with a hammer. And if you beat too hard, you'll break the drum, and that'll cost you a lot of money, or cost the company, if you're a company driver, a lot of money. So it's best to just not set them. But your truck brakes, you got to set, unless you have something to chock the wheels that you know the truck is not going to move during the night when you sleep. You want to try and run during the day. Like this load, I couldn't. Like if it were up to me, I would have left at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Would have gave them time to treat the roads, and maybe wouldn't be sitting at this. But at 5:15 in the morning, I'm going to be driving at night, and I can't do nothing about that. And there's sometimes like this, you just, like I said, there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop rambling.